First of all, you want to search Unity on Google and head to unity.com. Once you open unity.com, click on Get Started. Head over to the individual option and then choose the personal option and click on Get Started. Click on Start here for first-time users and then agree to the terms and you will begin installing the installer for Unity Hub. If you open the installer, you can follow a series of steps and it's really simple just to install Unity Hub. Go ahead and open Unity Hub, and when you open it, it will show you the steps for installing Unity. Now, a few things to note when installing Unity is make sure you choose an LTS version. So I recommend the 2019 LTS version, which I'm showing here, because LTS stands for long-term support. So we recommend getting the LTS version. Now I've already been using Unity, so it hasn't shown me the steps to install a Unity version. So we can head over to the project section and choose a version that we want to use for a new project. Now it will ask you to choose a template that you want to use for your project. I'm just going to choose 3D. You can name your project, choose where you want to save it, and then click on Create to begin. All right, so this is your new Unity project. Now up here on the left is the hierarchy. So this basically shows everything that's present in the scene. Now, first thing to note is the layout of the project for you might not look exactly like mine because you can customize your layout. So for example, I can drag this panel, the game panel, down here, or I can move it back up here and you can make adjustments to how you want to arrange everything in the window. So there are also a few presets that you can use, and this is my custom setup. So this is the hierarchy. You need to have this open so that you can easily manage everything that is in your scene. So this right here is the scene. This is everything that's going to be in the current scene that you've opened. Now currently, because we just started a blank 3D project, we just have the main camera and the directional light. So this window that you see here, or this panel, the game panel, is just showing you what the game would look like through the main camera's perspective. So currently it's just empty with some background, and this is again the preset background, which you can later customize. Now this down here is the project panel where you can access all of your assets and packages. Currently, we just have this main scene, the preset scene that we just opened. Um, I've added the console panel here, which will show you any error messages that take place when you run your game. Now, this is just a simple error that you might see, but no, don't worry, it's nothing that will cause problems. This is the animator, which you can later use to create animations, including the animation panel, these are both used for animations. Now you might not see these in your current window, as I mentioned before, but you can of course arrange your panels in your own way. If you want to add these extra panels to your window, then if you head up over to Window in the top left section and you click on that, you can see the different panels that you can add. So for example, if I click on Audio Mixer, I just added an audio mixer here. Okay, so you can mess around with that and add anything that you want to your window. Now on the right here is the inspector panel, which is another very important part uh, of your window. So basically, whatever game object that you select, for example, I'm selecting the main camera here, the inspector panel shows you all the settings and details that you can customize. So you can customize all these. Now I've also got the lighting panel to just change any settings for the lighting throughout the project. And services panel is just Unity services and info about that. So you can also log in. I mean, you already must have logged in through your Unity hub, that's fine. Um, Now, if you want to move around your scene, there are these tools here. So if you click on the hand tool, so now that you've got the hand tool selected, you can drag around the scene and move around to see everything. Okay. If you want to use the move tool, then you can change the position of game objects in your scene using the move tool. This is the rotate tool, which you can use to rotate your game objects. This one is the scale tool, so you can increase the size of the object and the different dimensions. This one is the rect tool, so basically you can use it to select game objects. And those are the main tools that you'll mostly be using. You can use these other tools as well, which is the move, rotate, or scale selected objects. And this one is the available custom editor tool, so you can customize your tools and then use them. There are also shortcuts to these tools. So for example, if you press down on your scroller, you'll use the hand tool. Then using your scroller, so scrolling up or scrolling down, you'll zoom in and zoom out of your scene. If you hold Alt and then click, you will actually rotate your view. So you can change from where you want to view everything in your scene. All right, so now that we have had an introduction to all the different settings and all the different panels in Unity, um, we can get started with our first project, and we'll be doing that in our next video.